Hello, hello, hi, hi, Facebook trooper. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. If you are joining me live, let me know you're here. If you're catching the replay, would love to get your feedback. Thank you for some of you sending me chats about last night's live. I thought that was pretty good. I thought it was really good. Great little story. So if you didn't get a chance to see it, I got a lot of feedback from it. So maybe you want to check it out and maybe you want to leave some feedback. Tonight's story or tonight's topic. Let's talk about, there's this old Persian saying, if you would, that kind of lines up with this stoic philosophy. I came across it today and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, that kind of is pretty much exactly the same as what we say, right? So I thought that's kind of neat because I haven't seen that happen before. So I thought that I share that with you. So you guys know I'm a big Stoic fan, and I can't call myself a Stoic scholar because, I mean, those guys are a whole different, But I like Stoicism, and I read, and But so let's get into tonight's. Marcus Aurelius, one of the big names, obviously. He says, you could be good today, instead you choose tomorrow. You could be good today, instead you choose tomorrow, right? We set it off. We say, I'm going to get started on that diet. Myself. We say that I'm gonna get started on writing that book. If you're joining me live, let me know you're here. Would love to know who's here, who's not here. Or I'm gonna get started on cleaning the house, right? Or I'm gonna get started on studying or writing that paper. I'm gonna get started on calling some prospects or reaching out to some folks. And then there's this pause, and then there is, well, I'm not going to do it like today. I'm going to do it tomorrow, right? Have you ever done that? Yeah, like I'm going to clean the house. Like that conviction voice, right? I'm going to clean the house. Or, I'm going to get started on that book. Or, I'm going to start on that diet. And then 10 seconds after, you're like, well, I'm not going to start right now, but tomorrow. I'm going to get started tomorrow. So if it was about information, no one could be overweight, right? No one would be unhealthy. No one would be broke. Everyone could have a six-pack. Every project would get done, right? If it were about information. I talk about that all the time. I say that's the reason why Google is free. Because what? Information is free, right? Information by itself, it's useless. Like, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it, right? I mean, if you just hold on to it, just, what good does that do? Now, the thing is, I mean, we know this. We know how to do it. It's not like we don't know, right? I speak for myself. We know how to do it. I know what I need to do, right? You know what you need to do. The problem is that we don't do it. Okay. The problem is not that we don't know what to do. That's not the problem. Because knowledge and information is there. We know what to do in all aspects of life, right? I mean, these days, everything is at your fingertips, right? Any kind of a coaching, any kind of a help, any kind of a anything, right? So we know what to do. We just don't do it. That's the problem, right? We don't take the steps. That's why the Stoics have the discipline of action. At the end of the day, it's all about the action. Like, back in the day, I used to talk to people on the phone about loans, and they would tell me, send me information. And I would tell them, hey, listen, I can send you information. You can wallpaper the inside of your house. But what is that going to do? Like, what is that going to do? What are you going to do with that information? Like, okay, go ahead and look at that information all that you want. Look at the information or the diet plan that you want to get started on. Stare at it all day long. I guarantee you're not going to lose that weight by staring at it. Listen, you have a list of things to get done during the day, cleaning the house, this. You can stare at that list all day. And you can even go by osmosis and just pray that one by one it'll get done. It's not. It's not. At the end of the day, it's all about the action. It's not about what you say. It's not about what you think. It's about what you do. What action are you gonna take? Sanjay, what up? What's going on? I see you are awake. What steps are you gonna take, right? Information is, like I said, it's useless by itself. Like, what is that gonna do? Everything is useless in my opinion. It's about how you put it into action, right? Listen, you can have $1 million, right? What are you going to do with it if you have it in front of you and you're staring at it, right? Are you going to help some people out? Are you going to buy some stuff? Are you going to increase it? Are you going to invest in yourself? Or are you going to just kind of stare at it? We're not lost about information. We have all the information. We know what to do. We just don't do it. And really, that's how you finish stuff. Step by step, right? One step at a time. Just take the first step, Marcus Aurelius says. No one can stop you from that. Let's take the first steps. We've been talking about the Stoics and the 2-minute rule from Atomic Habits, and I've been talking about that stuff and taking that first step, right? And so this whole thing, this concept is, thank you, and this whole concept is about, it lines up with this Persian saying that we have. And the Persian saying goes like this: Kar emruz ra be farda mayafkan, which means don't put something you can do today off for tomorrow. That's huge. Don't put something you can do today off for tomorrow. Okay? Hey, you and I would know what to do. Most of the time we don't. And not only we don't do, and here's what it is. It's not that we don't do it, right? It's okay. We know what to do. We don't do it. And then we blame everybody else, everything else, and then we complain. Think about that. You know what to do. You know what to do. You just don't do it. And then you blame everything else, everybody else. And you complain about everything. That's cool, right? You like that quote? Right? Don't put it off till tomorrow. Right? Seize the... Hey, that's my line, right? in hopes that you squeezed more out of the day than the day squeezed out of you, right? Every day it's a squeezing contest. Either you squeeze out of the day, you get some stuff out, or the day squeezes the heck out of you and gets some stuff out of you, right? So every day it's a squeeze battle, right? But hopefully you got some love, some inspiration from this live. You guys know I'm a huge Stoic fan, so I probably talk a lot about Stoicism. There's a lot of good stuff in it. So hopefully you got some love, some inspiration, some value. Drop your thoughts, your comments below. Let me know what you think. Hey, let me know what's your first action step that you're gonna take in reference to anything that you wanna do. It can be anything. Listen, if you wanna lose weight, you can say, hey, I'm gonna go for a walk for 5 minutes around the block. Whatever it may be. Thank you, money, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me, dude. I really appreciate you joining me. We gotta do a live together once. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, I've been thinking about that, so I may hit you up. But yeah, drop your comments below, let this feed grow. Let me know what's your first action step, the first thing that pops in your head you wanna do. Drop it in the comments below. And I'll tell you what, until tomorrow, I gotta tell you, if you feel like you got some value, you wanna share this, you gotta tag a few folks to this, share it on your wall, do what you gotta do, spread the love, man, right? And until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.